Hello and welcome again back to my channel. Great to see you once again. Today I'm doing another request. This one is for my sister. I've made this many times. It has been a replacement for a very popular local mustard here. I'll be making a sweet hot mustard. It's phenomenal just using pretzels to dip it in, or you can put it on a ham sandwich. However you'd like to use some mustard, this is great. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is start a pot of boiling water. Basically, you're gonna create a double boiler. So you want a heat-safe dish that you can set inside of the pot, and you wanna fill the pot with about 1 inch of water. Make sure if you're using a glass dish such as this one, that the water does not actually touch the dish. You're going to want to start that water on the stove, get it boiling, and while that is getting prepared, take your glass dish. You want 3 large eggs, and you're just going to whisk that until smooth. Now that the eggs are ready, you're going to want to add the next ingredients. First, 1 cup of sugar. Then 1 container, this is 57 grams, which I believe comes out to about 8 tablespoons. And you're going to dump in the whole container. This is dry ground mustard. And then 1 cup of cider vinegar, apple cider vinegar. And 1/8 teaspoon of salt. And then you're going to whisk that together until smooth. Okay, now that your water is ready, take your prepared mustard mixture and set that right onto the pot. And then you're going to want an instant read thermometer, so you can keep track of your temperature of your mixture. And you want to keep stirring pretty consistently until the mixture comes up to 160 degrees. That way you know your eggs that you put in there are cooked. It will thicken, but you don't want to do it too fast. That's why you're using the double boiler, because otherwise you'll end up with scrambled eggs. It will take about 5 minutes. So you just want to keep an eye on it, stir it here and there pretty consistently, and just watch the temperature. Once she gets up to the 160, you keep it there for about 5 minutes, and then it should be good to go. And then you let it cool, and you're going to want some half pint or 8-ounce containers, I believe 3 of them, so you can pour them into and keep this in your refrigerator. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and we reached our 160 degrees. This is what it's supposed to look like. You want it to coat the back of a spoon. So the next step is you're going to want to let it cool down in this bowl. You're going to want to take some hot pads, take the bowl out of the double boiler, and just set it on a rack for it to cool down before you pour it into your jars. Okay, I let the mustard set in the fridge overnight, so now it's time to try it. Vacuum packed for freshness. And we'll be having a bacon sandwich, because bacon is delicious. How can you say no to bacon? So good. Now I'm using a spoon because after I put it on my bun here, and it is a bacon sandwich. However, it's healthy. I'm using, it's called Live Carb Smart bread, or these are buns. Making it healthy, right? It's only 50 calories a bun and 17 grams of fiber. Keeps things flowing, if you know what I mean. And six grams of protein. And the buns are awesome. They taste like a normal bun. They're good, soft. Whoop. Highly recommend. So, anyways, take some mustard, put that on your bun, and I like it on both sides. And it has a really nice sweet kick to it. The kick is kind of like the spiciness of horseradish. Keeps those nasal passages open. So, load it up on the bread, take some bacon. Can never have too much. So I just kind of tear it up in a couple pieces, and it's good to go. I did a good job. Okay. Now, when I eat a sandwich, I like to have a little crunch. So I've got some chips. And this mustard is good with everything, so I'm gonna put some in a dish so I can dip. Now, Casey's does not sponsor me one way or another, but if they want to, I highly recommend it because I highly recommend these chips. These are the best flavors chips around. These are kettle cooked chips, and the flavor is so amazing. The way it describes it, it's a tangy combination of salt, vinegar, sweet, smoky barbecue, and a hint of spice. They're so good, and being kettle cooked, they got just the right amount of crunch. So they go so well with a sandwich. And I've never tried them with the mustard before because they're so good by themselves, but let's kick it up a notch. Phenomenal. So, like, subscribe, and baby doll, I hope you enjoyed this video. And my sister, enjoy the mustard. Have a great day, and make sure you hit that notification bell. God bless. By the way, I forgot to add one thing. This mustard is awesome with some pretzels. I'm not a big pretzel guy, but if you get those really thin pretzels with a good amount of salt on them, they're phenomenal with this. As far as anybody else who likes pretzels normally, they're phenomenal with regular pretzels. And I bet they'd be perfect with those pretzels, those soft pretzels that you get at like the ballpark. Those are so soft and chewy, and they got that salt on there. Dip that in here. Oh, probably better than the nacho cheese. Thanks.